Good morning, folks. Welcome back. So today we're going to keep working on our outdoor workshop area. And I think the first thing I'm going to start with is some of the landscape around it so we can sort of contextualize it and see what we're going to need. So the first thing let's do is grab that. And this is our ground. And I think we're just going to um, quad remesh it to 500. No symmetry. Sure. Delete the original. This one, move back to ground. Okay. So we now have a bit of a space. I think we're going to say, let's grab all this. Maybe that. Sure. And we're going to make that detail. That one doesn't matter. I'm not worried about having it. Didn't mean to have it, but it doesn't matter. Add a modifier, terrain, trainer base. That gives us that, and that's way too strong. That's the vertical one. Sure. That's fine. We just really want to have a little bit of variation. Doesn't need much. Not even really worried if it did. Apply all. Cool. Let's just maybe smooth that edge down. Just so it's not quite so bumpy right on the seam. There we go. Looking good. Now I'm going to go to weight paint. Let's add a vertex group. New one. I'm going to call it grass, I guess. Sure. Weight paint. And we don't want grass in right around here. Take a look at it. Like that. Something like that, maybe. We can even allow it right next to the house. That's strength of 0. And, oh, sorry, strength of 1. I always mess that up. Weight of 0. Bring it a little bit back. There, but not here. Not in front of our door. Okay. And we can maybe, I'm going to go to the blur brush and blur that back down just a little bit. That in, just a little bit like that. Cool. I'm not really worried about on this side because I don't think we're going to see it, but I guess we could paint. Just in case we kind of come out around there. We're going to allow a little bit in and around here. Okay. And then let's smear it again. Something funky. And maybe even blur it. Maybe a little less. That could be neat. Cool. Cool. Good deal. Object mode. Back into there. Let's go to geoscatter. Select our base object and biome scatter. We want some grasses. We'll probably add some trees and stuff too, but this is just going to be grass. So let's do that first. Once it comes up. Excuse me. Okay. Biomes. There we go. Sorry, I'm going off screen. And which ones we want to use? I'm going to use, I think, we'll modify it, but forest 8. Let's try that. Oh, it looks all right. Yes, there are warnings. There are too many of them. We know. It's big. It's not actually that big, but okay. So the first thing we're going to do is call it structure, right? What do we call this one? Structure cube. Yeah. Actually, to make our lives easier, old, which is that cube, I'm just going to make a copy of that again. And I'm going to remove the housecraft. So it's literally just that, which is what we want. Cool. Move it to new collection, obstructions. Turn off old. And turn off obstructions. We can't see it, but now we can do upward obstruction, collection, obstructions. Okay, so now if we look at that, should have none of it. Okay. It should not be underneath our house. If we just look at this, let's just make sure. Oh, sorry. It's not under our house. Right. Geoscatter. I'm just gonna structure off. Good. Yes. Okay. Now, dead leaves. Let's turn that on. And we want to make it culling masks, vertex group, grass. Cool. Same with grass dead. Same with really almost all of these, I think. Yes, we're getting a little bit near the house, which is fun. I like that. Young. Turn them off and do them one at a time. Young, vertex group, grass. Cool. We might even change it more. Meadow, vertex group, grass. Cool. Clover, it's almost on that way already, looks like. Probably doesn't like flat. There we go. grass, seedlings, vertex group, grass. That should be all of them, right? Let's see. Let's try turning it on. That's getting us pretty close. I think is it seedlings or meadow? Which one is it? No, not meadow. Young? Yeah, young. I really want less of those near my thing too. I think that's a little too much. So for young, we're going to do a proximity repel from obstructions. There we go. Pushes it out just a little bit. None of those right near the house. Okay. I like that one. That's looking good. Let's just take a look at it in our mode. Come on. Yeah. That's cool looking. Into that. Cool. Let's turn it off. Oh, I should have. Okay. That's fine. There we go. Oh, and I want to change the material, although I don't mind that material actually, but I changed it to auto terrain palm. Let's get rid of it and just go with our dirt and mud. I kind of like that better. We need to re-UV it. Smart UV project. Unwrap. Yeah. Just gonna keep it muddy, I think. We can always go back to it if we want to. Anyway, continuing on. Now we want to go to another vertex group. And we're going to call it trees. And weight paint, sure. This one's going to be bigger because we don't want anything kind of, oh, not blur. Paint, weight of 1. Gonna create some trees, but further away like that. Should be fine. Object mode, and let's go back, and we're gonna go with a deciduous biome of, I don't know, doesn't really matter. I'm gonna do this willowy one. Kind of like it. And call this whole thing on trees. Yeah. And those big ones are trees, but let's see. Take a look. Cool. So that can be enough with the shield. think it might be. Let's assume that it is, but we'll check in just a sec. Let's turn it off. Ground. 50, right? Or 48. Shift A, mesh, cylinder, radius of 48. Oh no, 24. 24. Depth of 15. Yep. Oh, G. What, is it not lined up? Is this circle not lined up? I guess we're not lined up evenly. That's fine. Doesn't need to be at the origin. In this case, we're all good. GZ7. Okay. M. New collection. Shield. Now F4. Append. Where do we put it? There's one in the drawing room too, isn't there? Yeah. Material. Glow shield large. Sure. And this is going to be our shield. And I'm just going to set it in here. Visibility is going to be, not visibility, sorry. Viewport display is going to be wireframe. Cool. And I am going to make it unselectable. The heck? What did I do? Nothing. Okay. There we go. It's just going slow. Okay. So Z8. We don't really need to think about the shield anymore, but we want to be able to have it mostly. There's our shield. Cool. We might need a little more in the way of trees. Geoscatter. Trees on. Yeah, I think we might need a bit more trees. I'm just going to pump up the distribution instances. There we go. Cool. Quite dark. I thought I was brighter than this. Our shield. But I'm all right with that for right now. Let's come back to scatter. And turn off our deciduous biome. Now, shield. I'm going to actually just call it shield. And Control A, rotation scale. Just make sure. It's kind of dark. I remember it as being brighter. Well, let's see. I can always adjust it, obviously. Obviously adjust it, obviously. Blah, blah, blah. Great. I can speak. Import. Let's grab ourselves an HDR. I don't know. 62. What's in there? 62 looks good. I'm going to say 10, 15. Mhm. Oh, there is that. We might need it a bit brighter, but we can tweak to that. Let's see. Lights. Let's add a sun. See if that helps us. Increase its power to 10. That's a bit much, I think. 5. 5 works. Cool. We get the wonky, weird color of the sky that I like. We still have that. Where's our actual sun coming from? It's kind of all over, isn't it? Yeah. We don't really have an actual sun. Let's just rotate this slightly that way. It's not really going to make a difference because it kind of hides our shadows anyway. But that seems okay. Let's do that. And just because I don't really want to... Oh, come on. I don't really need those anymore, but kind of all in my way too. So can I select all of those? Yes. And move to collection. Cool. That makes it much better. Okay. Anyway. And working is also huge. Just close it up for right now. Cyborg repair. Is there anything in there? Oh, that should all be in working for right now. Turn off the shield. Okay. So we're back to our base space, but now we have all that done and we can turn on when we need to. Cool. Jumping around a little bit. I'm going to hide our dude. I'm going to mess with our horse a little bit here. What do we got? Where's a good panel? That's a good panel. L. P section, right? Let's see. Look at this panel. Oh, I don't want it mirrored. Sorry. Undo, undo, undo. Where's that horse? Turn off mirroring on him now. Or apply, rather. L. Hide. Okay, it's just a hole. So we don't even need to do that. Okay. Unhide. L. I'm going to say E. No. L. Sharp. Yes. E. Cool. It's going to go in like that. Just to give us some space to play with. Now, we can decide how gunky we want to make the inside of this boy. I don't know, it's really going to matter. But let's try with some Ian stuff, which are a little bit on the gunkier side. 4 bits. Cable cluster here. Let's scale it down. Come on. There we go. Scale it down. Let's just grab it and the horse and just look at them so we can see what the heck we're doing. Mm-hmm. Local. There we go. In it. I'm going to try and line it so it's not sticking out. If we can, which it is right now. Okay, now it's not. Still is a little bit. Here we go. No, not that way. That. It's still sticking out there. Just shrink it down a little bit. Cool. Something like that, which will give us a bit of stuff sticking like that, which I think when we combine with other things will be fun. Now let's take it. I like we have that one thing sticking there. Cool. This bad boy here, tab. And cool. Q, make sure dynamic is off. Yes. Random tubes. Amount 25. Width smaller. Let's see. That just feels weirdly small to me. Let's undo that for right now. Rotation scale, make sure. Random tubes. Oh, it's still big. Okay. Offset maximum 0.01. Yeah, so they go along the ground. Length minimum of 5. Maximum of 10. Cool. Limit the bodies. Yeah. Just trying to really get some stuff in there. It doesn't super matter. Take a look. Mm-hmm. Cool. Cool again. Utility plate insets this time. Nice. Depth minimum of 0.01. Maximum of 0.015. Good deal. Margins outer 0.001 and 0.01. No. That's better. There we go. Gives us some, height stuff. Cool. Into that. And then back to this. L, 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 and L. Shift Q, panels, random panels, panel seed. Not what I was planning, but works for me. I like it. We could actually F9 cut 1, and that will give it, yeah, that's more what I was thinking. Nice. Just wanted to be like an exposed panel on the side of our horse, essentially. Good deal. And then we're going to go create a cable from, I'm going to say this thing right here to that right there. Perfect. And then we're going to say, I can't remember which one it is, which way you go. Is it this and then this? Simulate cable. Fit to geometry below. Sure. Give it a sec. See if that gives us something. Yes, it does. Nice. Okay, so we got our horse now connected in there. I like that. Could even do a couple, just kind of do another one too. It might be nice to have it duplication to sort of reinforce the idea a little bit. There to, I'm going to say here. Cool. And simulate cable. Okay. Nice. I think we'll even do the third one. Sure, why not? Create a cable. We got all three of these nice points here. We might as well use them. There. And anything kind of sticking out to me is a good place to attach. Let's go to here. Okay. We will have to adjust it. Okay. There we go. It's going roughly where we want it. So select that and simulate it again. Okay. Very nice. Let's just join all three of them together. And make it a rubber material. Cool. Just kind of helps unify our scene a little bit more. Well, I don't know that I want them glowing now. Maybe I've changed that design on this thing. Come back. This thing. Tab. Lights emit, select. Cool. I'm just going to get rid of that one actually. So we can just come up here and we'll just make it back to pipes. Lights emit, delete. Cool. That's better. Now they connect up into our horse. which we may or may not want more lights to show off that it connects, but it's right now it's not super obvious. We could put another hanging light there or something. Might be neat. Okay. Now I've wanted to try something for a bit, and I kind of halfway tried it before and I failed at it because I wasn't thinking right. So let's do it now. I'm going to take, I'm going to think, just let's see this, edit L, Shift D, P section, grab it. I just want to look at it. Okay. So just square. Okay. It's a little square even than I thought it was. Interesting. I just want that loop. Cool. Now, A, W, subdivide. I'm going to say twice, just because I feel like being weird. G, 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 G. Okay. Actually, so I kind of wanted it flat, didn't I? A. R, X. Yeah. Cool. Now, I just want to try Q curve extract. And M, new collection, wood. I want to try geometry. It doesn't need any. Get rid of that. Okay. Now, if I do, I'm in wood, Shift A, curve, Bezier curve, Tab, X, vertices, draw, not annotate, draw. Okay. And I said as a profile, no, object, and select that. Does that work? There's need to be an object and not a curve. Interesting. M wood cube 1. Let's try that. Let's see if that works. Or is it just off because of the... let's see. Just going to delete my Bezier again. I haven't done this in forever. Object, set origin to geometry. Cool. Object, set origin to geometry. Okay, so they're all on the same origin now. Let's see if that'll fix us. Bezier, this is supposed to work. I'm just going to not even change it. Okay. Bevel object. No, it wants a curve. There we go. Yes, that did do it. Cool. Now, I'm going to create here. I'll actually edit this. I'm going to grab this and this, right? F. Cool. And then 1E. Down like that. Cool. 3P section. I'm going to move this to wood. Okay, now if I come to here, X, delete the vertices, draw, and we want to draw on surface. And if I do this, we should just get wood going straight up, but I want it sideways. So let's do it there. Come back. Now we edit this. Tab A. No, not that one. That's the cube. Delete it. This one. RZ. Yes. Okay. Now we come back to this one. Let's see what happens if we do. Oh, come on. They're not. Oh, I can just rotate them. Whatever. But that's not super helpful. This is corner angle. Oh. I want them all rotated to be flat like the other one. Oh, fine. It's not perfect, but it'll work. Let's see. Now, I wonder why it's not applying them all at the same time. It should be. That doesn't really make a difference. Cool. Yep. And fill the caps on it. It's not exactly right, sadly. Oh, wrong objects. This one. Fill caps on it. Can I go across like that? It's still making them. I want them to be flat. It does not seem to want them to be flat. Radius. No. One, sorry, tilt. Not really. It kind of works for the other one, but yeah, I won't spend too much time on it. But I was trying to get like some neat, weird wood panel things split like that. Didn't really work, or did it? Well, let's see. Cool, that's better. That's better. Okay. Let's just select. Kind of worked. It was a neat thing to try. I don't know why it wasn't lining them up properly, but that's okay. I'm still not hating it. Let's come back here. L and L and tilt it so they're flat like the other ones roughly. Cool. It's still neat looking. We'll use it. Just wanted to get it a little bit more organic than just verticing it. Q, convert to mesh. Take a look at it. Okay, and we can even add a little bit of a displacement to it. Strength 0.1. Oh. Nuke it first. Tab A M distance. Cool. Now it's better. New texture is going to just be texture 1. Cool. Type distorted noise. Cool. Size. There we go. That's kind of neat. And strength is going to be 0.025. Now each one's a little bit different. It's kind of a fun way to do it. I don't know if it's worth our time, but you know, whatever. Apply all. And GZ. Let's take me to the ground a little bit. Lean up against the side. It's kind of fun. Smart UV project. Unwrap it. And let's go give it a material. Old wood. Yeah, from the favela. That looks good. Let's try that. Neat. Yeah. Kind of fun. Probably not worth our time, but you know, whatever. Sort of fun. I like it. I want to continue to make our space feel more realistic and correct. So I'm going to come to our object again, our ground object, and I'm going to go to weight paint, and I'm going to select grass. And I just want to make a bit more grass in here. Since this is under that other thing, get a little bit more there. I think still not directly there, but definitely there. And 0, I think definitely here. Or because it's doing weight painting, it can only go where we have vertices, and there's not that many vertices, but that's cool. Let's just come and turn on geoscatter and see what it looks like. Our forest young, or forest. Yeah. On. Yeah, we got a bit more in there now. Maybe it's hard to even notice, but there is a bit more in there now. Maybe to make it more obvious. One, push it out a little bit further here. A little further away. Now it makes it a bit more obvious. Right? And we can maybe go 0.5. And we'll kind of make it a little halfway there. It's a little more of a blend. Yeah. I think that's cool. Save it. Take a look. I could spend days just setting plants up around things. I just find it really fun. That's looking cool. Very much now grounds that a little bit more, which is neat. I like it. I'm going to go grab, where would I find a bucket? I think there's one big, medium, small. Tokyo. Is there a bucket? I swear I have a bucket. Oh, it's like trash can or something, right? No, what's it called? Street assets. We'll go with 1K. There it is. Garbage bin. Set it there. We need to bring it down. Okay. Cool. Into that. And then go back to Ian's. And just grab something grody. That feels grody. It's too big, but you know, hey. Where'd it go? Fine. Let's turn off our forest again. Where did my pipe go? Object, set origin, 3D cursor. Show you to origin. Scale it down some more. Up. Rotate on 3D cursor. And kind of lean it that way. There we go. And we can Hey, Michael. RZ. Let's take it around like that. There we go. Looks good. Just random stupid shit, right? Like, why are we spending time putting a pipe in a bucket? Because it helps ground the space. And if you have time to do it, which you don't always, but when you do, it's fantastic. Turn our forest back on. Yes. Yes. See, now that side feels way more realistic to what the side of most every outdoor woodshed I've ever seen looks like. I've yet to see one that doesn't have pieces of wood piled up against the wall somewhere. Just seems like a necessary requirement, you know? Let's take this cable coil, bring it over here, rotate it correctly. And RX. Yes. Like that. Bring it over to our wall. Real humans put pipes in buckets for no reasons, usually because they're lazy and they don't want to put it somewhere else. Cool. That works for me as well. I do think we want more of a light on our horse now. We put some more cool stuff in here. We need something else. So like we have this bad boy here, but I don't think we're going to duplicate it, but I do think it's cool. Yeah, we could try duplicating it. Let's see. Alt D. Oh, there's individual lights on it too. Nah, I'm not going to bother with it. I am going to just put in here. I can breathe, honest. Big, medium, small, Tokyo back alleys. Back to that. There's some like light panels. There we go. Cool. And I'm gonna turn off my ceiling. Can't really see what I'm doing. Okay. Bring that more over here. Cool. And let's just edit it. And grab that and that. Oh, and turn this off because it's slowing us down. And we're not even looking at it. E up. Okay. And then we got just a hanging light there. Actually want it hanging even further down, I think. Good deal. Take a look and see if there's lights on it already or if we need to just fake it higher. Probably need to fake it higher. Oh, we do, but it is helping. Even already, it's helping. Kitchen bins? Okay. Emission strength 50. There we go. That feels cool. Now it's showing that open. Yeah. That's working better. I like that. And I guess we could too. Let's see. L plus assign. Cool. Rubber again. Actually, let's just grab it and do it this way. Give us more power, more control over it. Add a material. Create a duplicate. Yes. Color is going to be red. Cool. And then this one, L plus assign, add a material, create a duplicate. Yep. Color is going to be green. Yeah, I'm into that. That just gives us a bit more differentiation. Yeah. Yeah, that's cool. Actually, might even get rid of the black and make it yellow. Let's just do it. Change its dark to a different color too. Cool. Yeah, now they stand out more. Very helpful. Again, everything we're trying to do today is to sort of make this feel pop a bit better. Feel just a little bit more accurate, a little more grounded. Accurate in a, sci-fi world too. So, it's not 100%. What if we did some of these tarps here. Let's come back. Rotate it normal. Okay, so that's going that direction. RZ 180. Yeah, we want it like that. It's always a combination of show and then hide for me. It's like you want to make stuff, but you don't want to feel like you're spoon feeding people either. So you want to like hide parts of it. See, this doesn't really connect, does it? Could we do that? I think that is good. Yes. No. Right to the edge where it's sticking through. Something like that. That's feeling cool. I actually want it longer. Yes. That can go like that there. I could do on the other side too. Wouldn't be a bad thing. Kind of helps frame it. I think shape-wise, I like it. Let's see if it works with the materials. Yeah, you should see my desk. Ooh, Lord. I like those like transparent tarpy things there. And it kind of gives us a nod to this could be protected from the elements. So let's do that again with a different one. Let's go here too. Okay. Cool. I might even duplicate that. Cool. I think that helps us a lot, actually. It makes me kind of think that I've thought about the fact that how come this is outside and there's all these electronics, which was kind of bothering me before. Because I knew I wanted it outside, but I also didn't want to get wet. But it doesn't hide our other stuff, which is cool. So win. Yay. I feel like I want something more here, a little on the techie side. Like we don't have a light or something. I don't know what we want for the doorway, because it is just a, what do you call it? I could speak. A workshop. It's not meant to look nice necessarily, but I also feel like it needs to have some kind of something. And what do we want it to have? Thingy. Yeah, that's the word, right? Totally. It needs a thingy. So we got an industrial zone. Set dress in. Could even just do this, something like this. That is cool. I'll line it up right. Or close to right, anyway. It feels okay. Let's see. Sure. It doesn't really need to light up because it's not during the day, but that's kind of fun. I am into that. We could move it further out as a pole. This is where I'm thinking it's like, yeah, would you really have a pole right next to your house? No, you just mount it to the side of your house. So we could like put it over here or something else. That would make more sort of geometric sense to me. Sure, let's do that. I think we will put it there. And if we put it there, we're going to come back to our ground and weight paint. And that can already be, it can be, that's completely in the forest now. We could, no, probably it wouldn't be, would it? Weight one. Probably want to pull this back out like this more. And then blur. There we go. So it's closer to that. Because you're not going to mow under that or right up to it, probably. But let's see, scatter. Turn it back on. Yes, so it delineates sort of the edge of our clearing better. I think that is good. Then let's see. You know what group I'm in or where I'm at. All this stuff is all over the place, but whatever. Where is this even sitting? In wood. Yeah, all this should be in wood. Let's just move it out. New collection deck. Although I've already kind of got several of those, but just to get it out of the wood. And then let's see. I put these lights. Is there anything here we can use? It's kind of one solid thing. It doesn't really need to be, does it? I don't know what it is, but do we like it? Let's see what it looks like. We don't hate it, but we're not sure we need it. I mean, it is pretty cool, though. Like, it's one of those things like, do we need it? No. It was pretty neat. Yeah. Don't think it really works for what we want, though. Sadly. Because it is cool. I think this is more what we want. Yeah. I'm going to take that one. So 7, tab, Alt Z. Delete those. Object, set origin to geometry. I could just set 3 cursor, but we'll just move it ourselves manually. There. RX90, yes. RZ minus 90. Cool. Line it up like that. That feels cool. See if it feels balanced when it's on the thing. Does stick out a wee bit, but it's cool. It does stick out a wee bit. I'm going to L. Come here, just grab this thing. I want that thing. Cool. Shift D. Undo that before I Shift D. I'll select in a second. No. Come here. Great. Now, got that thing right. Cool. Now, Shift D, rotate on 3D cursor, RY, up. Yes. Much better. I feel like that helps us. It also makes me feel better that I'm sort of doing something to my object. I'm not just using it. I'm like, oh, look, see, I made modifications to it. That makes it better, right? Yes is the answer, but okay, perfect. Taking a look some more. We're definitely getting into the like do something, evaluate phase. We're going to run a cable. People be like, why does Sci-Fi things have these dangling cables? Because honestly, you got to transfer power somehow, and it's cheaper to run a cable than to give it fusion. So great. There to, we'll come into here. Scale it down, tighten it up, scale it down some more, tighten it up some more. Cool. And simulate the cable. Cool. It's a little low. How do we feel about it? I mean, I like having it sort of drape there, but I feel like it's a little low. I'm going to get rid of it. Make a different one. Actually, undo. Not going to get rid of it. Tab. I can edit it. Let's see. GZ. First off, O. There we go. That's better. I'm going to go over to there. Cool. Now we could re-simulate it. Yeah, that's better. Much. Cool. And then we're going to give it a little thingy from Tokyo. A thingy. A box. Individual origins. I'm going to edit again. I don't think I'm going to bother changing anything else on it. I'm going to turn off proportional. Oh. There we go. Cool. We have lined it up with a box. And we're going to give it a material of rubber again as well, I think. This one will be black. Create duplicate. Looks like we do need to fix it slightly. Cool. Where's the third thing on it? Is that the third one? Yeah, I think so. Yeah, there we go. Cool. And I think we are going to resim it. Get rid of those. Yeah. And we just bring it up slightly. I won't even resim it. Well, we'll resim it. I want to shrink it a little bit, which is a pain. Okay. Simulate. Oh, come on. What is going on? It's a cable. There we go. Hit the right buttons. It helps. It hangs a little lower every time is a problem, but I think we fixed it. That's okay. That's working for me. I'm all right with that. Let's take a look. Whew. What are we looking at? That's weird. Oh, turn off false color. Yeah. Whoa. Okay. Always fun. Now, I think we need a person in this one. I think just to help show it. Do I have anything close by that I've used? Down through the hallway. No. That is a sunny set of colors for sure. Ooh, excuse me. Okay. Just while that loads up, taking a look. Open. My hallway go? Nobleman 1, I think is what it was. Yes. Let's grab this dude. Glod. Select hierarchy. Copy him. And put him in. There's Claude. Okay, so first we're going to get rid of Sean. Goodbye, Sean. We hardly knew you. Claude. Where do we want to put him? Let's just put him here. Don't necessarily have to see him. I also am not sure he would have a glow shield on right now. I'm gonna turn it off because he's in private and he's working on his own stuff. He's still gonna have his hat on because he's a pompous ass. Mhm. I can't really see him too well. Get him a bit brighter somewhere. Do we care? He's not really the focus of things, so it doesn't super matter. No, I'm okay with that. I like him there. He's just kind of in the scene. Actually, let's see. We could just get rid of the hat. Then we're going to give him hair, but we can do that, right? Because he's just a human. Gen character. Claude, hair. Accurate. Head. Give him a balding top comb over. That seems fun. Mm-hmm. we got to get rid of that. There we go. I probably could have just turned off his hat instead of deleting it, but whatever, it doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. All righty. Let's stop and just take a look and see what we're at overall now. Geoscatter. We'll turn on our 2 biomes. There's the up close one. And here's the background one. Okay. Collection. Is there anything else in there? No, there's not. I'm just going to turn that all the way off to make sure those don't show up. Where are they? Assets. Also off. Come on. All those should be inside a collection, aren't they? Where are you? Objects. Off. Old doors off. Good. All that's off now. Okay. That's better. Let's set ourselves up a camera. Something like there. There, Alexa. Lens is going to be the Cook anamorphic. Resolution is going to be IMAX. 100%. Something like that. Feels all right as a starting point. We'll focus on the horse to start with. And then we'll turn the shield on in just a sec. Yeah, he's pretty dark, but we can turn off bones too. That'll help see if he's actually that dark. He's not quite as dark as that, all that, but still dark. Okay. And then shield on. It's kind of neat looking. Feels all right. Let's maybe bring our exposure up 7. Make it a bit brighter. Yes. That feels pretty good to me. I am liking it. Let's save. So this is our workshop. Let's just take a look real quick. I'll mute the shield. Oh, that doesn't really matter. I won't even mute the shield because you don't see it. Okay. Today we did some guts in the horse. We added these panels on the side. We did all of our plant work, changed some of the lighting around. Added all this stuff on the outside. Just basically tried to make it feel a little bit more lived in. I think my favorite are those curtains. Definitely feels a lot more of a finalized, finished, real space than it did yesterday, even if we didn't do a lot of building. Anyway, thanks for hanging out with me, everybody. I appreciate it, as always. And I will be back again tomorrow for something else. We'll figure it out. In the meantime, have a great rest of your day, and we'll see you later. All right. Bye.